The Fed has decided to lower the interest rates. The Fed cuts rates by 25 basis points, sees additional 50 basis point cuts to end of year. So we are at 4.5. We would be at Christmas at 3.75%. This is what the Fed is saying. They always say the same thing right here. The committee seeks to achieve maximum employment and inflation at the rate of 2% over the long run. Uncertainty about the economic outlook remains elevated. The committee is attentive to the risks to both sides of its dual mandate and judges that downside risks to employment have risen. So the economy is not doing as well. Unemployment is rising a little bit. In support of this goal and in light of the shift in the balance of risks, the committee decided to lower the target range for the federal funds rate by 0.25 percentage point to 4 to 4.25. It was 4.25 to 4.5. In considering additional adjustments to the target range for the federal funds rate, finally, the Fed has lowered the rates. What is the impact that this has had on the market? We got the rate cut decision, I think, at 2 o'clock, and at 2:30, he gave a speech, and that speech lasted maybe until 3, and then the markets had 1 hour to react. So we are seeing a little bit of a reaction, but not that big of a reaction. So let's start with Tesla, then look at the stock indices, Bitcoin, Ethereum also. So Tesla closed at $425.86, up $4.24, up 1.01%. Post-market, we seem to be down a little bit. So this is where we are. We had said once we break 372, and it happened in the big way last Friday. We broke 372. We should be able to continue. And yes, indeed, we are continuing. We are holding ourselves pretty high. We have a little bit of a gap right here, and the gap is not being filled. So this is showing some strength. The current bullish channel we are in is this one right here. And the current resistance, the next channel resistance is this one right here. We have an important congestion zone that was in effect at the beginning of the year. And this is at 440. So it's possible that we top at 440, just a little bit. But the ultimate resistance of the channel is more 467, depending on when we are going to reach it. If we are reaching it in September, it's going to be 465. If we are going to reach it a little bit later, mid-October, this is going to be 486. And that 486 fits right smack on the earnings call that Tesla is going to have, and it fits pretty much with the 484 all-time high that we are having. This is the area that Tesla is supposed to play in. Within a bullish channel, we are supposed to go from one side to the other, zigzagging. So sometimes we are going right there, sometimes we are pausing. It can take a while to go from the resistance side to the support side. Right here, it took from May to August. It took a long time. Right now, things are accelerating a little bit, and this week, things have accelerated even more. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, this was the original rate of ascent that happened last week. This is the rate of ascent that we were following. We came outside of it yesterday. Yesterday, we came outside of it and became more into a congestion zone. The ultimate low is at 465. This is the ultimate low of that congestion zone, but recently, we are even holding higher at 411.71. We dipped a little bit lower than 411.71 on Monday, but then the two following candles were still pretty strong, this one and this one right here. This is what made us say, as soon as we get above 411.71, this is going to be a nice way to re-enter into Tesla, because this is going to show that we are bouncing on this bullish channel. There's a bounce right here, and this was a bounce right here. So right now, this is still true. We are still above 411.71. This is still our stop loss, maybe just a little bit lower in case maybe at 409, 408.90 or something like this. But this is where we are now. at 3:30, the 3:30 candle closed, and we closed above 426.47. So this is the first indication that Tesla wants to go higher. So we are closing higher, but on the last half hour, we caved in before it. So anyway, Tesla is holding pretty strong. If you want to get back in now, a nice entry point will be if we close on the 1 hour chart with a full candle over 426.47. If we close above that, then we should be able to go to 440. Let's take a look at the rest of the markets. VIX started to go a little bit higher during the week because as we were coming close to this decision, there was uncertainty, of course, and then the VIX started to go higher, and this put some downward pressure on some stocks. Right now, we are happy to see, and let me go on the 1 hour chart. Look at this, pretty clear. VIX started to go higher today, and then look at this, boom, coming down. So this is nice. We like to see this. Yes, on the last half hour, we have a little bit of a move up, but overall, we are down 0.66. We love this. Each time the VIX goes down, we are happy to go long. This is the first positive effect of the rates decision. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Look at this very nice candle right here. We broke not too long ago 45,765 right here. Broke it, retested it. This is perfection, my friends. This is perfection. This is technical analysis for you guys. We have broken it and we pulled back right smack on it. This is wonderful. It cannot get more precise than this. I'm sorry. This is almost like cheating. At 45,767. It's not 45,500. It's not 45,750. It's 45,765. Look at this. Right smack the body of the candle. I just love to see this. SPX had it a little bit harder. We came outside of our bullish channel resistance for 2 days right here. Now we are pretty much right smack on it again. After a hard day today, we started to come down a little bit, then had a nice move up. And then look at this volatility. We had a flash move down, but then boom, things recovered and there is some weakening towards the end of the day. So we'll see tomorrow what happens, but this is not too bad. It's not as good as Dow Jones because we are down, but down by 0.1%. NASDAQ, pretty much the same thing. We were coming down and then we had a move up, a big volatility spike, and now we're cooling down a little bit. Russell, this one is not looking as nice. We started to go higher during the day, but then we had enormous volatility. This is crazy, and we are continuing down. This one, pattern-wise, is not looking as good, but we still finished 0.12% higher than yesterday's close. So I guess we cannot complain. I don't like to see something go up and then go down and finish down. This is not as nice as something that goes like this or something that goes like this. Let's take a look at the heat map of the market. So yeah, pretty much even Steven so far. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. What's happening with our beloved Bitcoin? So everything is nice with Bitcoin. Yes, we are down 0.8%, but we don't care because there's noise in the stock market. There's noise, but what is not noise is this bullish channel right here. This is the support we need to stay above. So we are bouncing, and now maybe we are going to bounce on it. Bitcoin could be going as low as 114,200, and we would still be right smack on our support. Don't see this move down as anything meaning anything. It does not mean anything. This is just noise. Our indicators are all good. Our bullish reversal indicator is positive. DMI is good, stochastic is good. On the 1 hour chart, things have reversed a little bit because of the recent move down. But if we analyze a little bit more closely, we have a low right here. We have a low right here, and we have a low right here. So you see, we are still moving a little bit higher. And this is the support I'm talking about. So it's possible that we go back to that support at 114. Okay, I have it here at 500. This is what is possible. So there's no panic. Bitcoin is still into a bull trend. Let's take a look at gold first. Gold caving into resistance again. This is picture perfect. We get caved in. And silver, a little bit of a move down also. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Wow, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? We had a hard time breaking 44.91 right here. Then we broke above. And since last week, we have been coming down. But we cannot close lower than 44.91. 44.91, you see it right smack on it. And we have a green candle right here. So hopefully we are going to recover tomorrow and for the rest of the week. And eventually, a nice entry. You can enter right now on support with a stop loss at 42.59 just below. A breakout will happen when we break above 48.57 right here. This is going to be a breakout and we should be getting a bigger move. If we buy on support, we don't tend to have as big as a move. We need to be a bit more patient. But when things are breaking out, yes, they can come back down. But when things are breaking out, we can have a nice move. Ethereum at $6,000 in October is plainly possible if we break that 48.57. And with that, our beloved BMNR is going to go higher. And BMNR is up 2% today. Up 2%, Ethereum is up 0.50%. So this is all good. Don't forget my masterclass, how to draw trend lines that predict future stock movement. I forgot to change the price. The price is supposed to go higher. I guess if you buy right now, you might still be okay at 111. This is going up to 150. So this is a masterclass I will do live. So we are going to spend 2 hours. I will give you the theory. I will show you how I do it live with stocks that have no lines on them. And then I'm just going to talk out loud and show you how I draw these lines and how I approach all of this so that you can draw your own lines on the stocks that you want to follow. This is going to be recorded and you will get a copy of all of the material. And this is free for my Discord server members. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.